What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. Goat Tama. Go Tama, man. We're finally here for what appears to be one of the final chapters in the series, man. From what I've been told, this particular chapter is going to lead. This particular chapter is going to lead into Giga Jump, or not Giga Jump. I'm sorry, into what is that thing called? And into the app. That's what I was told. So I don't know what Sorachi's going to do after this chapter. I want to see what happens in this chapter. I want to see what Sorachi's final chapter from Giga is going to be, man. So this should be a lot of fun, I'm very excited to finally dive back into the Gintama awesome sauce. Because every time this man says he's going to end the series, he doesn't end the series. So let's see how he trolls his way out of this one. Let's see how Sorachi trolls his way out of this final chapter, man. Let's get right into the awesome sauce with Goat Tama chapter 701, Homing Instinct. Where we have a really beautiful cover page, and it says the end. Every time you see anything Gintama related that starts with the end, you know it's not that. You know it's not the end. You see some goats right here on this, and this is a beautiful lock screen right here for your phone, man. Got the Yodozuya up front right here, and then the rest of the squad back here with Otai, Kasura, Sugi, Sakagoto, Liz, and Shinsengumi Big 3. Shonen Jump Giga. Alright, come on. Ooh, look at this color page. The third chapter in Giga, the Silver Soul Arc Climax with opening color pages. This looks beautiful. May that soul be forever. It's looks like Sorachi's really been trying to coordinate his color pages, going all the way back to the final chapter in Jump. And it's like they did like a kind of like a rotation to where we saw them like this. Then they all turned around looking forward. They're looking back at us again because Sorachi's ending the series again. So they have no choice but to look at us. And we see a lot of legends right here. Man, dude. Gin flipping Tama, man. But yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm very, very excited to see where Sorachi takes this. You know what, man? I don't care. Where's my thing? This is the last time I'm going to be reading Gintama for a long time, so I'm putting on the hat. I'm putting on the hat, man. This is going to be our final reaction for quite some time, from what I've been told. I'm not sure how factual any of that is, but all I know is that from what I've been told, this is going to be the last chapter we're getting for a very, very long time. So the hat's coming on. The hat is coming on, man. So let's do it. The Silver Soul Arc Climax with opening color pages. And let's dive into the continuation of what was the greatness and the awesome sauce of the legendary chapter 700, man. That chapter was such an insane emotional roller coaster, bro. Roller coaster, but it was a Gintama chapter. That chapter was so good, man. From Takatsuki almost dying and his supposed final words to the Yodozuya reunion. Ah, so much greatness. But anyways, on to this chapter, lesson 701, Homing Instinct. And we see an explosion coming out of the Altona Tower. And we see Gin still holding Lake Toya and Kagura's umbrella. Gin-san! With being reunited right in front of them. And here we see an explosion heading off towards them. Kagura gets blasted by what appears to be like a grenade. And, oh no, she lets go of Sadaharu. And Sadaharu goes flying off into the distance. Oh, legitimately flying off into the distance is set off right there. And here we get a flashback. I would have loved an entire different side story, just like an entire volume's worth of content of Kagura just going around to different planets with Sadaharu and just learning, man. Like going around as a vagabond. And maybe it's because of my love for stories like that, of like Miyamoto Musashi and Jing Freaks. One Piece and like the adventure aspect that it has there. I've always loved adventure stories, And like that type of story of you going off by yourself just to learn more about yourself and to take care of some sort of goal that you have to separate yourself from other people in order to do it. And especially right here in Kagura's case, I would have loved like a volume's worth of content right there, man. It would have been really nice. If the anime ever decides to do some filler on that, I'm all for it. Kagura's side story, because she's already a hilarious character enough as it is, but it's here interacting with all these different characters from other planets, from other cities on other planets. It would have been awesome, man. It would have been awesome. I wonder, this fellow succeeded in protecting the dragon veins from the wicked, carrying out the job of the Inugami. And he went so far as to reduce himself to this state in order to cling to life. Is to continue to fulfill his duty as an Inugami? I find it hard to imagine that he has no other reason. You know what his reason is, man. He has a family back home, dog. My guy Sadaharu. Fulfilling his duty may not have been the only reason this child risked his life the way he did. Oh, let me check something real fast. Okay. May not have been the only reason this child risked his life the way he did. Just seeing you here made me feel that way. Coming out to this remote region just for him as you are, something so precious was broken up just for him. And right here we see a turtle's back. I feel the day when his wounds heal may come. And here we see Otai heading off towards Shinpachi, and Shinpachi heading off as well towards Sadaharu. Indeed. We've exhausted every means at our disposal as well, but unfortunately, if you searched every corner of the universe but still found no answer, then I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Nah, just kidding. Though it would be a lot easier to just give up. But we have reason to believe that the answer may not be as far away as we thought. It may be something actually quite close by. And here we see both Shinpachi and Kagura stretching out their hands. We didn't find an answer, but you, all of you, came back here. Yo, man, heading off towards Sadaharu again. So maybe this child was the same as you. Just wanted to come back to this planet. Back to Edo. And we see that the glass is shaking. Or it's breaking. Maybe he just wanted to come back to the Yodozuya. I mean, who didn't? Who didn't want to come back to the Yodozuya, man? And it explodes. We see a bright light. Is Sadaharu come? No, bruh. My God, Sadaharu comes straight out of a Pokeball. A glass Pokeball that Kagura was like, Sadaharu, I choose you. Straight up. Glass Pokeball goes, and you hear that Pokemon sound effect from the original show. And out of that little smoke screen, or out of like the red light they used to have in the OG show, man, comes out a wild Sadaharu, man. And this Sadaharu is level 99 Sadaharu. A level 99 fully evolved Sadaharu. Well, I don't know, because I feel like Sadaharu would be kind of like a Pikachu, into where like Pikachu never gets evolved. He never goes up into Raichu. So that's what they would do for Sadaharu. Sadaharu would never allow himself to be evolved, and Gintoki wouldn't allow it either. For sure, Kagura wouldn't. To see all of you again, and finally, the reunion of the goats. I have been waiting the entire Silver Soul arc for these moments, man. That's right, Sadaharu-kun, and you too just wanted to see Gin-san again, didn't you? And you did as well, Otai. You did as well, Sada. And then yes! See, that's a reunion right there, man. Sadaharu biting onto Gintoki's head and just chomping down. Chomping down. Oh, man, look at Takatsugi, bro. My man is still in the struggle. Sadaharu, you came back, yes? You came back to save Gin-chan and all of us, did you not? Woof. We see Gin's arm hanging out of his mouth. Wait, what's that sticking out of his mouth? Oh, I was like, we got Sadaharu back, but Gin-san is... You tell me you ate him? Did you swallow him whole? You cannot blame him, yes? Sadaharu is still recuperating. He needs lots of nutrients. Forget saving him. He just grabbed him out of the air because he was hungry. What are we going to do? Do not worry, Aru. Scum like that has no nutrients in it at all. So he will come exactly the same out the other end. That might be factual. That's going to be factual. What kind of tearfully reunion is this? Please hold on, Gin-san. Gin-san! And then we see an older version of Gin right here. A bald head, hair coming down the sides, looking like an old master. Excuse me, I think we got the wrong guy. Why did some random guy come out and why did you go back in? Sadaharu, just how many people did you scarf down? Why did you even do this? Yo, we just eat whatever he found lying around. Maybe he picked up a parasite. Parasite? That guy gave off a vibe like he was paying rent to stay there. And we see we see one of them drop down and another one's growing. Oh, that was a good poo. What do you think? For a game of shogi, there's more than one of them coming out now. What is a good poo? Is this a public bath? What kind of world is going on inside of there? Oh, excuse me. Did you happen to see a white-haired man inside there? White-haired? Oh, is that newcomer you're talking about? The newcomer. If it's that young man you're talking about, it seems he was so covered in filth that he ended up going out the other exit. So he did end up covered in filth. Ginchan! I guess all that about having dogs, having a homing instinct, where they can get back home no matter how far away they are, is true. Sorry, Sadaharu. Your idiot owner took your home to home in on the way for a long-ass time. Gin-san, I told you before, didn't I? We had nothing to do. Let me make this full screen. We had nothing to do, so we just did whatever. So if you have something you want to do within some half-ass thing, like a place where you do odd jobs should be closed down, I guess the fact that we're all here means we're back to doing these half-ass things. No, it just means that what we want to do is right here. And again, Sean, we didn't become odd jobbers because we had nothing to do. We just were okay with whatever. If it meant we could go on walks with Sadaharu again, we didn't mind flying to the ends of the universe. Then we could fool around with the people we feel at home with. Then we would be alone if it meant protecting our home. It didn't matter as long as we could be here with you and everyone. So that is why I'm a Yorozuya. That's it. That's it, man. That is why we are the Yorozuya, son. That is why I am a Yorozuya. It was so obvious, but it took us such a long time to tell you. So Gen-san, please, if there's anything we can do to help, don't say that. It's the Yorozuya's job to do the job once they've been asked it. There's nothing for you to Yorozuya to say beyond that. Maybe the reason I came back here, even if it meant being half-assed or being a fool, was to say that to you. You sure have gotten a whole lot bigger since I've been gone. My back hurts. Would you mind giving me a hand? Help your old man. Help the old man, son. What are you talking about? What a sorry sight. And you still call yourself a Yorozuya? If you'll do any job, then you'll give me some pity too, right? I'm counting on you to give me a company discount. It didn't look like we didn't get bigger. You got smaller, Gin-chan. Sure does, yeah? No, he actually did get smaller. Oh no, seriously, did you get smaller? This man legit. Hey, if you don't quit, I'm gonna kick the crap out of you with my long oguri shun legs. Forget oguri shun, more like oguri shrunk. I don't know what happened to you. Oh, I might have gotten a little digested inside Sadaharu. Digested? Anything come out before I did? I feel like I dropped something important. Well, looks like two old men that just got out of the bath came out. Hey, what do you think you're doing, Gin-san? Sepia? Gin-san Severe? Sepia Severe? You know you're not supposed to just split off on your own like that together. We're the Gin-3, son, aren't we? The Gin-san. Because san is the Japanese. 3 in Japanese. Yo, Sorachi is sick in the head, man. He truly is. Split off, you're originally all one? So is that what Gin-san means? And when come back, I need my long legs back. I don't wanna. Now we're going back to those smelly legs. I don't want to see this for a while, but bare feet and boots? What are you, some kind of brute? What else with him? Why is he setting up new plot points ready for the final chapter? Anyways, yeah, Gin-chan, you've got to hurry. And then Sadaharu just eats them all again. We're back to square one. Patson, it looks like we are going to need to get Sakataki and Toki reassembled and says Sadaharu, yes? We need to what? Oh, fine, if that's what we got to do. Wait, no, they threw his clothes back at him. Oh, man, here we go. Come back to us, Sakataki and Toki. And right out of Sadaharu's backside comes out our legend, our MC, Sakata Goat Toki. That man was far too rough to be called a samurai, but he also, look again. Hold on, I gotta save this panel. It's a sick Gin panel. Come on, go back. Come on, man, save it. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna screenshot. Whatever. Exit chat. He had eyes looking for too straight ahead to be called a hoodlum. Now they're hoodlums, man. They're still hoodlums, but they're my hoodlums. He was the same as ever. And we actually see a panel of our big three fighting together finally again. And I feel like it's been so long. It has. It truly has been a long time. Since the beginning of last year, have these characters not fought since they fought together against Utsuro. It's been that long, man. Gin, Shinpachi, and Kagura all going up in like swimwear. And we just see a whole bunch of dudes getting sliced. Katsura's going in. We see the Shitsungumi. Yo! Kondo and Katsura back to back. My mic. See, man, that's what the hype causes, bro. The hype causes my mic to go flying all over the place. Can y'all still hear me? Well, I mean, I can't tell, but... All right, I can see that thing right there moving. Anyways, Kondo and Katsura still back to back, man. Just looking for watching Sengumi. What's the man who once stood at the pinnacle of the country as prime minister doing here alone? I don't know what happened, but it looks like you're back to just being just a Joy Patriot again. How the mighty have fallen. What about you? You're still chasing after Joy Patriots around the same as ever, and you ended up here? It's pretty pathetic after we finally reached this new era. Say what you want. We didn't fall here. We came home. Yo, and we see this sick panel. No, not even a panel, a whole page. We see a whole page. Kondo, Katsura, then we see Hijikata and So going in, and then back-to-back Katsura and Kondo. Then we see Kyubei going ham, Sachan going ham, with Zenzo! Nobume going ham down here on the bottom left, with what appears to be Yamazaki Mega Man style, just ta! And then we have Suki and the rest of her squad going down here as well, man. The Hyaka. Yo, with them. And here we see our big Yodozuya 3, man, working together. We finally gotten all the way up there, and now we gotta do it all over again? Gen-san, where's Takatsuki-san? I don't know, but for now we gotta hurry. He believes in Takatsuki. Is that a car? Oh, are you in a hurry? Who's in the car? My man, Hasegawa, bro. Where are you heading? If it's to the final boss, I can get you there on the cheap. To the final boss, man. Go ahead, get in. Hiro Mado? Hasegawa? And then we see Hata right here in the back, too. Hasegawa, what the hell do you think you're doing? One minute you say you need to borrow the official car, and the next minute you... Prince, it's thanks to you that I went from being unemployed to being a hero. But the title of hero doesn't come with a salary on its own. So I realize I'm actually still unemployed. So I'm dropping the hero thing. The classic manga old look. Oh, man. It was just a wig the whole time, bro. That's so Sorachi. I'm the same as you guys. I'm doing things over again from here. What a coincidence, right? You sure I said it before, didn't I? Anybody that throws themselves into temporary excitement ends up ruined. No need to worry. I'm definitely doing things over. But there are some things that are different from before. Right, Prince? Sorry, excuse me. It's allergy season, son. Again, already, you Earthlings? And here we see the cargo's moving out. They're heading towards the final boss. And not even inside the car. We have Sadaharu on top of the car hugging it. Then we have Shinpachi here from the back, but I'm stressing this man Hata, bro, right here in the front. This man's thing's going through the windshield. I see, he's back, huh? Honestly, that's one set that really takes me back. Maybe what we really wanted to see wasn't the scenery of a new era. Here we see inside of the car, we see Kagura trying to make herself comfortable. So she's stepping on top of Hasegawa. Hasegawa rocking the same look that he did back in I believe, what was it, chapter 2? And I believe it is chapter 2. Whenever he initially went through that entire process with Hata. Leaving in and becoming the model that we know. We're in that same exact suit, man. And once again, dragged back into the shenanigans, just like in the beginning. We have Kagura trying to make herself comfortable, putting her foot right in Hasegawa's face, and then holding down Gin and Hata with her hands. Because that's the way that Kagura does it, man. That's the way that Kagura does it. Maybe it was that idiotic sight. We see a really beautiful panel of them heading off towards the final boss, as they call it, with everybody looking back at them. This is a really, really nice panel right here. My boy Takatsuki Goatsuke, bro. Oh, man. You see Takatsuki barely moving, bro. Here we see Otai. You. The heck is that? Is that a spear? Lake Toya. Excuse me? What happened? Was he Takatsuki? A smile? And then he tosses Lake Toya back? What in the flying flag nards? Anyways, we'll get back to that, hopefully. Hopefully. I don't like the way they left us off on that, man. You know, my boy Takatsuki better live. Let me see. So we have the rest of them heading up here and bright shining light. The terminal is taking all it can and all it can take. If any more also not stocked up, this terminal is going to be blown away along with Edo. So here we see, and they're making it up there. Utsudo. Yo, Utsudo looks like it's almost complete, man. Will Edo's destruction or your awakening happen first? That vessel is already complete, and yet you still wish for more power? Then go ahead, devour everything. We'll sacrifice these bodies to become part of that power as well. This is an appropriate place for Utsudo, the emptiness that will erase everything, to a light. And here we see. And we see a crack, oh my. The rebirth. And we see Katsura fighting off the Naraku. Even now, do you want Utsuro to be revived, even if it means turning Edo to ash? Hand over the heart. I've told you before. Utsuro's revival cannot be stopped. And there he is. He's awake. And you see everything shattering around him. Yeah, I legitimately can hear Utsuro's theme playing right now in the background, man. In my head. And none of you can save him. We see a Mega Man blaster right in front of this man, Katsura. Katsura survives that. Puts a blade through this man. Oh no, but Katsura drops the heart. The heart goes down. Katsura looks to go get it. The only one who can save that person is me. No, does Katsura get stabbed in the eye? No, in the cheek. In the cheek. He got him in the cheek. He got him in the cheek only because Sogo and Ichikata came in clutch. No, but the blade went through the man's heart. I can't believe it. You've been trying to destroy Utsuro's heart? No way. What a twist. You want Utsuro's revival to be stopped? Look at this. Are you the one who awakened me? Utsuro, do you not know I'm the one that accepted your blood? I sacrificed his body for your revival. What is it you desire? Vengeance on humans? It is the demise of the world? Whatever it may be, I shall follow you. I have only one wish. That's my Utsuro right there. I can't lie, that's hype. That's hype. My man said I only have one wish. And he just slaps the head off of this man. Yo, that is the most final boss-like thing ever. Sorachi, you know, he was building up to this the entire Silver Soul arc. This man said, I only have one wish. And he slaps him so hard. Time goes flying. Get him out of here. To erase me. Utsudo. And he puts back on his coat. Before that, it seems there's something I must do. Like hell. This is what I've been waiting for. Dude, ever since Utsuro's introduction. This is the #1 moment that I have been waiting for, Coach. This is it. This is the moment. The reunion. The reunion between master and student. I have been wanting to see this, man, since chapter 544. Because I have been wanting to see what would happen. What would happen when Utsuro and Takatsuki meet, man. Knowing how much Takatsuki despises this man. And the entire history behind them, or how much he cared for Shoyo, man. Every time I go back and even think of chapter 517, or I even think of episode 304, and remember how much Takatsuki really cared about Shoyo, man. And here we are. No, man. All to save you. We met up with all these people we didn't really get along with and crawled on our hands and knees to get here. And you want to erase yourself? Not gonna happen. My man Takatsuki said, I'm gonna do it. Sensei. Sensei what? Don't make that sad face. We are gonna protect you from whoever we have to. So let's go home, Sensei, along with them. Toshoka Sonjoku don't, bro. I swear on everything. No, bro. How did the chapter end now? It says page 49-58. There's no way this chapter's over, bro. No, it is. Yo, Sorachi's mild. That is the number one thing that I have been waiting. Well, no, the Yodozuya reading was number one thing, but I've been waiting for this since chapter 544. Dog. I've been seeing it on the channel since that chapter came out. Oh, Takatsuki and Utsuro. Takatsuki and Utsuro. Takatsuki and Utsuro. I've been dying to see this. And this man is now going to go on another long break. That means a continuation to this chapter is going to be sometime in, I don't know. Man. Bro. Sensei, don't make that sad face. We're going to protect you from wherever we have to. So, let's go home, Sensei. With them to shock us. Dog, the next chapter of Gintama might actually be one of the best in the series, man. In the Gintama app. Oh, somebody even noticed there was a message here. Gintama finally reaches its dignified end or not. I want to express my honest thanks for you buying these three consecutive issues of Jump Giga. The editor of this series is borrowing Ginsan's appearance to apologize for about the not ending situation. I realized when on standby for the first manuscript, this can't be finished in 3 issues, can it? It was right when I saw the 6-page Dragon Ball parody. I left with the gag, but as long as I didn't have to take responsibility for this, I wouldn't mind somebody blowing me away with a Gallic gun. Right around when the first issue was going on sale, with it being done deal, this text on the covers is clearly meant to connect to spell out Owari at the end. I felt a kind of inescapable despair, but fortunately I got a chance to spend 15 hours in the hyperbolic time chamber at Sorachi Sensei's work studio while waiting for a second manuscript, in which time I had a chat with Sensei. The result was in order to make allowing him to draw a prosperous conclusion to the story of Gintama, the top priority we landed on distributing it through the app. I hope you all stick with us to the very, very, very end. I really am sorry about this. So now in the Gintama app, man, now it's time to wait and see when these, what the heck is this? Is it a popularity poll? General election results announcement. Gin is in first, as he should be. Yo, man, I'll tell you what. I follow a lot of series. But it always feels like Gintoki, Luffy, these two in their respective series are always number one. Like in terms of main characters. Because in Bleach, Ichigo hasn't been first since like Soul Society. I don't remember what Naruto's character popularity polls were like, but maybe he was number one too. I know in My Hero, Deku, I think, hasn't been first in a long time. But I'm just trying to remember certain color, and I remember back in Ice Shield. I'm just trying to remember back to some other Jump manga. But I know that usually main characters, after a while, they like switch off and on and off because it's pretty hard for the main character is usually the most popular. But in certain series, some side characters go over the main character. But man, Gintoki has really held the spot, bro. I mean, Gintoki, it's been between Gintoki and Hijikata for years. Yeah, look at my man Takatsuki, bro, going to number 3. So we got Gin, Hijikata, Takatsuki, Sogo, Katsura. You have Yamazaki, alright? And then you got Kagura. You got Shinpachi. This man Shinpachi can... At this point, it's rigged. This man Shinpachi cannot escape the... This man Shinpachi cannot escape the 8th place, bro. I swear. He can't do it. And then we have Suki, coming in. Oh, yeah, Suki, I believe in the last popularity poll, she was like 13th. So the fact that she made her way all the way up there again is really nice. My man Isaburo at number 10 and Oboro at number 11, man. You know, two characters and their and how much they mean to the Gintama fandom are huge whenever they haven't been alive in quite some time. Sasaki Isaburo has not been alive since chapter 549. And Oboro has not been alive since, what is it, chapter 690, or it was 595. So by God, man, whenever, what was this done during the final chapter from whenever it was in Shonen Jump, so it had been already quite some time. It had been over 100 chapters and 150 chapters for the other one for Isaburo, and the fact that they're still this high means that their deaths and those characters, even after death, are worse. The fans have such a strong connection to those characters that they're still all the way up there, man. They're still all the way up there. Yo, this man Shinpachi cannot escape 8th. He really, really can't, man. Yo, but this is awesome. This is awesome. What a chapter. Oh, it continues. We have Sachan, Kondo, Tai, Kamui. We have Sorachi himself. We have man Mitsuba, bro, still up there. My boy Bonsai, Ito as well. Now, Ito's haven't been in the story for a long time. That's how you know that Ito's a popular character. He hasn't been there for years. My girl Nobume, Sakagoto, Shoyo, Elizabeth, Sadaharu, Kyubei, Matoko, Saito, Soyo, Utsuro, and Mutsu. And that ranks off that. Okay, so look at this. Look at the previous popularity polls. Gin, and Gin. Right here. Non-stop. It's been Gin. So it went from Gin Sogo to Gin Hiji. Now again, it's Hiji. And then the last time it was Sogo. But after the greatness has been going on with Takatsugi, how could you not put him at third? Like, listen, man. There was a little while there after Farewell Shinsengumi. My favorite characters were Gin, the Shinsengumi, and then everything else followed. I think it was like Kagura after that, and then I had my like Tama, and then Takatsugi or Zenzo, right? Because after Shogun, I mean Takatsugi was my favorite character for years, and then when Shogun assassination happened, Gintoki became my favorite character. But even then, like, it was always those two. But when Takatsugi came back in Rakuyo, I was like, this is my guy. But during Silver Soul, I remembered why he was my favorite character. And right now, it's Gin and Takatsugi, like, right next to each other, bro. So I understand the, okay, Takatsugi goes down a little bit on the list, and then he immediately shoots back up, man. Because he was a huge star in the Silver Soul arc, man. Especially toward my enjoyment for it, bro. It was great. You have Abuto right here at 31st. Hasegawa. The Just Away. Man, Shige, bro. Tama, Zenzo, Koga, Jiroja. Wow. So many great characters, man. Is this people messaging Sorachi? Regarding the completion of Gintama folks related to the series. Visible Ink. Yo, Sugita! My guy Sugita, no way! And you even had Kugi, I can never say your name right. Kugimiya Rai. Right, whatever. You know who I'm talking about, man. The legend who voices Kagura. So we have Sugita, Rai, whatever. And you got Sakaguchi as well, man. Yo, Sakaguchi. I'm just gonna say her last name, Kugimiya, Sakaguchi, and Sugita. Man. Yo, my guy Sugita, though, bro. Yo, Sugita's been putting in work, man. He's been putting in work. Here we have the director of the Gintama anime, Sorachi-san. Where are you going to be serialized after Giga? Is it Koraku? I think my family is going to go before my grandpa, director of the Gintama anime. And then we have the Banda Namco producer, Sorachi Sensei. I hope you'll take a long listen to what I have to say. Want to get some food together. Help in plate making and printing of the Gintama manga. Collection of victims. The editor for the Gintama manga volumes, Fujiwara. Weekly Shonen Jump editor-in-chief. Hey, Sensei! I'm gonna have to apologize to a whole bunch of people again. We'll work on this somehow, so let's make this jump. This is the final ending. Madao Waranai. Yo. You even have the second editor, bro. You got Saito up in here and Kohei. No way. Sorachi Sensei, well done on all your hard work. Let's have a meeting on March 3rd. Windsor Hotel, Toya. Dear Sorachi-sama, I still remember the day I heard you were ending the series in that issue of Origin Magazine. So I went to ask you about it, and you said, yeah, it's not ending yet. Sorry, with a nice long look on your face. And it looks like you didn't follow through on what you said. Well, I guess I'll have to be ending in Giga. The series meant a lot to a lot of people for a long time. So at this point, I'm really looking forward to the best ending you can give it. Good luck, sincerely. Man, yo, Kohei, too. The editors. Let's go down here to the third. We got Nakasaki Yatsuhi. Congratulations on Gintama ending, a job well done. That would have been enough, but since you didn't end it in Giga, I've got to say something snarky here. But I can't think of anything funny like you did, Sorachi-san. A dad of 3 nearing 40 can go around making a show of his faults, like when he got into air. There's like or when he pooped his pants or when he put a Tabasco on his penis. And they're like, oh, when he put butter on it. And I felt better, like you wouldn't have believed. Yo, man. See, this is where the trolling comes from, bro. Because you have the main creator, which is the biggest troll in the history of anything. And then when the editors are trolls too, then now we know what Gintama is as insane as it is. We have Honda here, Hiroyuki. Could have just ended it already and relaxed. But the fact that you chose on your own to keep marching forward like you're choosing to remain in hell is actually really incredible to me. When I imagine you out there in a trench in a wasteland carrying a rifle without an anime or an editor, I can't help but cry. Someday when your battle comes to an end, least I could do is pick up for your dog tags. Till the day comes, keep fighting the good fight out there, Sensei. Congrats on the end. Wait, still not done? Thinking of being the editor on this now makes me shudder. As a reader of Gintama, I look forward to the end. Samu. Let me see. We got Manabe here. Congrats on finishing the manuscript. This is Mountain TV. Right now, I'm in charge of Dragon Quest and V-Jump. My co-towing skills at the printing company. I go to the new game Dragon Quest Builders 2, God of Destruction Marloth, and the Empty Island is super fun. So I hope you check it out if you get a chance, Sorachi Sensei. Yes, I mean Sorachi at one point in time had to have. I mean, we know that he loves himself as a Monster Hunter, some Dragon Quest. So you know, I know he'll be playing those. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is playing them. You're totally planning on making a brilliant comeback with Gintama 2 in the main magazine later, aren't you? You really know how to pretend like the best of them, Sorachi Sensei. Yeah, that's from Isaka Takaido. I couldn't write a comment in time because I was picking up the manuscript. Oh, no, that came from Naito. It came from Naito. And this last one came from Isaka. Come on. And that's the chapter. That is the chapter. Man, I didn't expect that entire final part right here. I didn't know that all the editors gathered messages for him. And the popularity poll caught me off guard too. Yo, man. Dude, but this final page right here, truly, the next chapter is going to be an amazing chapter, and I cannot wait for it. I don't know when we're going to get it, but I know it's going to be one of the best chapters in the series. Without question. Without question, man. Let me see. Yo, Sorachi's insane, man. Sorachi's insane. Let me see. Gintama Shippuden. That's facts. Blue Sea Devil Tea. We need a Gintama. I mean, we technically, ever since Silver Soul started, we've been in Gintama Shippuden. We really have. I agree. Takasugi deserved number 2. Yeah, for me, I mean, you're right. Honestly, like I know Hijikata is really popular in Japan. I mean, in the fandom in general, Hijikata is a very popular character. But Takatsuki for me was number 2 without question, man. I mean, that's where he is on my list. It's Gin and Sugi. You know what I'm saying? So. It's yeah, he definitely did deserve it, but I understand why he didn't. You know, Hijikata is a very popular character. Of course, Sorachi wouldn't end it. I was a fool for believing he would. Same here, Don Wander. Same here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's okay. I'll stay with Gintama as long as it continues to, as long as Gintama continues to put out chapters and put out content. We're gonna read it, man. We're gonna read it because it's Gotama. It's Gotama, man. Those little notes are so amazing. I agree to Lush, bro. I agree. It's so nice because it's coming from the editors. It's coming from previous editors from Shonen Jump that are still reading Gintama because of the connection they have to the series, man. You know, that was so beautiful. Seeing all the previous editors that have ever worked on Gintama reaching out their messages to the man. That was so nice. Gintama 2, End of Sky. End of Sky. What was the other one? What was the sequel, or technically not a sequel, but the prequel to Fist of the North Star? Fist of the Blue Sky. Fist of the Blue Sky. Instead of Owadi End, they changed the last syllable to Owabi, which means sorry. Oh, snap. Yo, that's dope. I didn't even know that. And he says Gintama Z Kai. It's at this point it's Gintama Z Super. It might as well be, coach. It might as well be. Recon, you should read the stuff I wrote on Gintama spoilers chat in Discord. Okay. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Let me check here. The Gintama spoilers, Gintama spoilers, Gintama spoilers. Gintama spoilers. All right, where is it on here? Where is it? This one? So I've been thinking about that whole shoyo theory. Is it this one? Is it this one, Shadow? So I have a theory. What if that isn't really Utsuro, but rather shoyo, and shoyo wants to die? Remember we told Gintoki we Utsuro shouldn't be allowed to exist in this world. Shoyo wants to die because he knows his existence will cause the suffering of others, both directly through Utsuro's actions and indirectly through other people abusing his blood and immorality powers. But the disciples, especially Gintoki and Takatsuki, want to save him. They want him to live so they might end up fighting. Bro. If Gintoki and Takatsuki have to put down Shoyo again, or I should say Gintoki, Takatsuki, and Katsuru, that's what's going to end up happening. But still, if they have to... If 519 was sad, if... Oh my god, this is going to be like 3 times sadder, man, because they have to do it again. It's all 3 sharing the burden. That would definitely be something, considering the fact that Shoyo, or that Takatsuki was looking at him like, you know, that's not even Utsuro's heart, you know, like he came out of that thing, so that very well could be mad Shoyo, and just Shoyo in general, just because of the way he's acting, you know, he does have that bit of Utsuro side to him, but he's definitely acting more like Shoyo than Utsuro right now. I like it, man. What if that's what Sorachi's going on with in regards to saving Shoyo? Was something that Takatsuki pointed out. What does saving Shoyo even mean at this point? Maybe it's not in a literal sense, but rather saving him from himself, because Shoyo gave up and decided that he should no longer exist in this world. Remember from Shogun Assassination, Shoyo said, "I'm still lost." He never arrived at the answer to his own existence, and he ended up dying before he could do anything. So what if now is the time for that? What if this is the conclusion to Shoyo's own character arc? I mean, at this point, man, you might be right. And it would be, just like you say right here, it would be a good way to make the time skip arc different from the war arc. Instead of like you said, a round 2 against Utsuro, it would be different, because rather than, you know, taking out Utsuro last time, which was more of like a physical thing, this one would be more of a you know, having to take him. This would be the ultimate way for I don't know how to word it, because it's not really atoning. It's more like, you know, this is what their sensei wanted. This is what Shoyo wanted. And knowing just the struggle that this man, Yoshida Shoyo, has gone through throughout his entire life. But still, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, man, if they got to do it, bro. Oh, man. Yo, I agree with what you say right here. Assuming the Shoyo thing is handled well, the Silver Soul Aftermath of Time Skip Around my favorite arc after Shogun and FS. Same here, actually. If like legit, I agree 100%. Yo, what's going on, Edward, bro? I assume you love the chapter judging by the hats. Gonna watch the reaction later. Yeah, I put on the hat at the beginning of the chapter because I was like, we're not gonna have Gintama for a long time after this, so I just said, man, let's put on the Santa hat, man. Sorachi is giving out presents out here, so let's put on the hat. Let's put on the hat. I can see it happening in a way where Shoyo would die, but at least he would have the will to live by the end. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful, man. It would kill me, and it's gonna kill all of us, but we're Gintama fans. We're Gintama fans. All of us are masochists at the end of the day, bro. Because we stick with the series, even though it continues to decimate our souls. At this point, that's really what we are as coach. I want to know the backstory of Hitsugi, the Naraku who broke the heart. That is a good point, Mike. That is a good point, man. Because, yo, when I saw that came out of nowhere, I was like, what? Not only that, but the fact that the blade went through the heart, because that entire time I was like, no, there's like come on, coach. Like at that point, I had really thought that everyone was brainwashed to just do 100% of the will of Utsuro. But the fact that oh man, dude, the fact that he didn't want Utsuro to be revived changes like that entire narrative right there for me. It's greatness. Poor Gen and Takatsugi even said in chapter 699 that they're going to beat up Shoyo. They didn't know they will have to do it for reals, probably. I think that at this point they probably known for quite some time, just based off of the fact that if Usura had been taken out and the probability of Shoyo being reborn once again or I'm sorry, that Usura being reborn as Shoyo was probably something that could happen. But it's gonna hurt 2 times as more for Gin in particular, because Gin whenever after he killed him the first time, and after having to deal with Utsuro, and then once again having to deal with a little child in the same way that Shoyo took care of him, he had to take care of Shoyo. You know, it's to me, God, man, like if Gin wasn't already my favorite character, this entire situation would have propelled him up there, because just this man is so punished, bro. Like continuing to take the one person you care about so much in this world, and having to continue to put up to be with him, get close to him, remind yourself why it is you love this person, and then having to end it, man. And it gets worse and worse because you get more and more connected to them as time goes on. So I'm so glad he has Kagura, Shinpachi, and everybody else in Edo, man, in order to help him to get through this situation, bro. Because there's no way in hell this man will be able to get to do this by himself. And I'm glad that Takatsugi will be here with him this time for it. Man, I can't wait for this next chapter, bro. And the fact that we're not getting another chapter for a long time, it's gonna suck, because I know that the prediction right now is that the next chapter is dropping in June, but I'm not gonna be here very much in June, from what I know. I mean, I'm gonna be here consistently covering One Piece every week, and but June is gonna be really, really hard for me to put out videos, just based off of my current schedule and what we have planned as a family, to go out and do. June is usually the time of the year whenever we go out, and that's usually E3 time as well. So I'm almost never home during June. So we'll see what happens. If it comes out like how all these chapters have been coming out during the end of June, I'll be fine. But if it comes out at the beginning of June, that's gonna be a struggle. And I want to read this next chapter so bad. Let me see. Uh, there was this chapter that he was talking with the No-Shoe guys, and there was something going on with his expressions. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that chapter then. Don says, "Well, Recon, thanks for the awesome. Says I have to go. Please go back to the Promised Neverland. Read through soon." Oh yeah, I need to, man. I need to. But thanks for stopping by. Have my boy Bonsai got high in the rankings, so all is good in life right now. Of course you are, Edward. Of course you are. I have to go back and look at that chapter, mine. In movie 2, before we were to Z, in the final fight, I saw Joy Sakamoto, then Joy Kasura, Joy Sakatsugi, then Kurokono, Future Shinpachi, Joy Gintoki, and Gintoki? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Gintoki Sakata? Next volume is in June. Chapter 702 will probably come before that. Okay, gotcha. So the next volume comes out there. So let me see. Yeah, he'll have to start releasing them, like you say, right here in March. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. I need a continuation of this chapter immediately. I was wondering the app might allow for some flexible output, but I don't think it'd be more than 2 a month. I'll take it. Yeah, they just announced that the volume may be coming out in June, but never said how often will be updated for the next chapter. Until then, I'll take it. Whenever the chapter drops, we'll be in like some more, man. What a chapter! The reunion, but I can't get over that ending, man. Yo, savage Shoyo though, bro. This man proceeded to, I mean, it's like he slapped the head off him, bro. He slapped his head straight off of the chubby. That junk out of here. Get that. Bah. That's what I'm saying. And I assume that they were all fully controlled by Utsuro's blood. All of them. That makes things very, very interesting. Gintama greatness, man. I wonder when it is that we're gonna have these all of this stuff animated. Pretty sure next year or the year after. Whenever Sorachi ends it. I think when Sorachi ends it is whenever we'll start getting all this stuff in the anime. And the translator is asking how he can take the pages out of the app. He may screenshot it if no solution is gonna be present until then. Okay, gotcha. Hey, if need be, if need be, I can always, or we as a fandom, I mean, we've all done so much for Sorachi. I wouldn't mind just taking the panels raw from the apps and just putting the translator notes on the side. Like, okay, like for example, you take the raw screenshot right there, and then on the side on some notes you say, okay, in this panel, Gintoki says da da da, or Takatsuki says da da da. I wouldn't mind reading it like that, as long as I get some Gotama greatness. It does not matter to me, coach. I don't want them to die. I just want my Joy 4 and Shoyo to build a new dojo. Oh, me too. Me too. Trust me. I know. I'm on the same boat. Cool always released text translation on its own anyway. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So I mean, if it gets down to that point, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that, because as long as we get our, like I said, our Gintama greatness, I don't care. The anime might be for 2020. Yeah, it's probably gonna be for next year. Probably for next year, which I like I said, I don't mind, as long as we do get the ending of the anime, or the ending of the manga and the anime, which is something that not a lot of series get. You know, like Gintama is very, very blessed in terms of there's so many series that don't ever get a proper completion of their anime. Like you have Bleach out there, Toriko out there, Reborn out there, Beelzebub, Ice Shield. I mean, there's been a lot of Jump series that are very popular in its prime that never got an ending to their anime. And here we have Gintama that will, because just based off of the little clip that Bandai put out, that they already had the notes for Giga. You know, like they already knew. They've already started. They've already have some stuff on it already. So I'll take it, man. We're blessed as Gintama fans, man, to actually have to get the anime continuing. Oh, it's winter or spring. Gintama's been loved by everyone at this point. I'll definitely get a good ending in the manga, and then they'll definitely adapt it for the anime as well. I agree. I mean, and you're right. As we can see from even the editors who previously worked on it are still fans. Awesome to think that the next chapter, it'll be 200 chapters since the start of SA. We've been in the serious mood for a while. That's facts. That is a very, very good point, Edward, man. It's been 200 chapters, man, since Shogun. Chapter 502. It's been a journey. Remember I told you about Carol on Tuesday? Yeah, I did see it. I saw it, and because I was looking forward to Chihaya S3 Chihaya Fudu S3 got delayed to October. But next season, I was looking forward to Chihaya S3 the most, and then it was gonna be that. Like, a Watanabe series. I was like, I'm into like swimwear. So I'm looking forward to that. The Carol on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to, of course, AOT and OPM. Speaking of OPM and one, man, I need to catch back up to Mob Psycho, bro. I'm slacking. I'm caught up to Dororo again. I'm caught up to that, and JoJo, I'm caught up to again as well. I just caught that. I caught up back up to that on Friday. So next is Mob and Shield Hero. I gotta catch back up to those two. I'm only behind like a few episodes. I gotta watch both of them. I'm behind. I think last episode I watched Mob was 4, and same thing with Shield Hero. So I'm excited to get back on those series. This is the manga ending. There should be room for 12 more episodes. Yeah, that's exciting. 12 more episodes of the greatness. Number of time to survive the cancellation. Gintama survived more cancellations than any series in the history of this medium. In the history of this medium. Let me see. Yo, Mob Psycho, bruh. Yo, Mob Psycho, I bet it's been going ham, man. It's already... Because I remember season 1 started really, really going ham towards the end of the season. And right now, we're towards like the latter half of the season. So I can already tell stuff is going down. So I'm really excited. You're not ready for S2. Now I've already watched 3 episodes of S2, and I'm really enjoying it. I really, really am. I can't wait to get back on it. Mamba has been insane. You go crazy. If it's anywhere near as good as season 1, I already know I'm gonna like it. Which the season already so far has been fantastic. Doro came out of nowhere, and it's amazing. That's facts. Blue Sea Devotee. That's facts. I love me some Doro, man. I love Dororo. Dororo is greatness. Give me fire. That junk goes ham, man. Last 4 episodes of Mob have been spectacular. And y'all making me want to go watch this later tonight, man. 24 episodes. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that we're getting 24 episodes of Dororo. So that means that that's going to be there next season as well. Heck yeah. The more Dororo, the better. The more Dororo, the better. I originally thought it was going to be 12 episodes, but that's cool that it's 24 episodes. Party is over. Yo, man, the greatest. But yeah, man, I hope everybody has an awesome day. I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Now that we ended off the stream with some Mob Psycho, I'm probably gonna go watch some of that later because I'm really excited to get back on that. And then when it comes down to Kingdom, I'm gonna get back on Kingdom sometime this week for sure. I'm behind like 6 or 7 episodes. Chapters. So I'm gonna get back on the Kingdom Greatness this week. As for Gintama, though, really hope that it comes back, like y'all said, sometime either next month or the month after. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait for the next chapter of Gintama, especially after the way this one ended. And it was just an overall really nice experience, man. Having the opening color pages in the chapter itself and the popularity poll, the notes from the editors, that was beautiful. But I hope everybody has an awesome day. Take care. Go Tama greatness, man. Another great chapter of the time skip Silver Soul greatness. So I will see all of you next time. If you see any marking out later on because of Mob Psycho, I blame all of you. I really blame all of you, man. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the comments, and I hope everybody has a blessed day, man. Give me 5. Whoa! Before I end it, Loda just brought in Kaguya-sama. Kaguya-sama is another series that I'm behind in a couple episodes on. I love me some, even though I'm already like 30 chapters into the manga. I'm still loving the anime. So anyways, have an awesome day. Kaguya-sama greatness.